something just like this. Something just like this. Touch me like you do. I want something just fading out on the edge of time.
Hello my beautiful people, welcome again to my channel Pauline Gold Cards. Thank you very much to the beautiful people who have been following me, supporting me and helping me out all this time in my channel. Thank you very much for sharing these messages of love and light. If this is your very first time clicking on one of my videos, welcome, enjoy. My name is Pauline. For the beautiful people interested in private readings, you can find all the information down below. Is there any further questions, you know where to contact me with my Gmail. Well, let me show you the topic for today. What is gonna be? What will be your future spouse impressions about you? Okay, what will this man or this woman think about you? Okay, so you're gonna have 3 different options for you to decide from. Number 1 is gonna be the pink gem, beautiful. Number 2 is gonna be the colorful heart, and number 3 is gonna be the purple star. Well, so it's option number 1, 2 and 3. Take your time, and when you're ready, you can go and choose for the different piles. If you really like this video, don't forget to share and like and subscribe. And with that being said, I'm gonna begin with pile number 1. Let's go to it. Hello, option number 1, the pink gem. What is the topic for today? What will be your future spouse in first impressions about you? What will this man or woman think of you? If there is any further information about private readings, beautiful donations, you can find all the information down below in my description box, and you know how to contact me. I want to say thank you very much, and I do send you big greetings and hugs and kisses to every single one of you. Love and blessings. Thank you for sharing these messages with me, to support me, your words and your encouragement. My name is Pauline. To the very new people who are arriving to the channel, welcome and enjoy. Let me show you. What will your future spouse think of you? What will they think of you? What will be their first impressions about you? Queen of Cups. Very good. Page of Swords. King of Pentacles. The Temperance. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and we do have the Strength card. Wow. Your first, your husband or your wife, their first impressions about you is that they will see how strong you have been, how you had the courage to endure lots of situations, financial situations, emotional, physical, spiritual even. You might be some sort of a light worker, or you might be working into your divine tools by that time, or it is just your resilience, you know, your strength, your inner strength. It's not only physical. So this person, first impressions about you is that how can a person be so enduring? How can this person be so strong and determined? How can this person find to be back on their feet from everything they have been through? How this person is still so patient towards the future? I wouldn't go crazy with all this. So the very first thing is that this person will see how multitasking you will be, and they will be very, very impressed by your determined energy, your faith in God. You know, some of you may have very, very strong religious foundations, or it is just spiritual or just faith in general. Their impression about you is that, wow, you are very rational, but at the same time you combine that with your spiritual knowledge, your faith. How can you place both of them together, you know, the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So this person's first impression about you will be your resilience, your endurance, your stamina, okay? And how the second impression will be like how giving you are, how careful, how practical you are, you know. Wow, something tells me that you and your future spouse will have the same sun sign or moon sign. Okay, I'm seeing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and strongly water. Okay, so you both may share a little bit of the same energy. If it's not like that, you're both are going to be emulating the same energy when it comes to the emotional field, you know. Also, another impression about your future spouse is somehow you're gonna get to meet them on your work environment, you know. Maybe your future spouse is gonna come as a client or somebody that is recommended by somebody you know, is gonna come as a surprise, you know, and they are going to see how well qualified you are in your area of business. Okay, so the first impression they're gonna have about you is how efficient you are, how you're such a quick learner, you know, you're a leader, you can handle a lot of things. They're gonna be very, very impressed on how well you execute your skills in your work. It can also be for your education, you know, in school. Some of you may go back to the school or you're teaching at a school. This is also talking about an area where you excel, where you are very patient and very passionate about, okay? So it's going to be very different scenarios for some of you. Your future spouse impressions about you is going to be on your work. For some of you, it's going to be in an area of passion that you have. For others, it's going to be at school, okay? But whatever this area is, your husband, your wife, he's going to be quietly impressed on how you can combine the responsibility of being a hardworking man, a hardworking woman, and the charisma, the education, the morals, and the respect towards your co-workers, you know. They're going to be very impressed of how sweet you are, but at the same time you actually place limits. I mean, when you are at work, you respect your environment, you respect the people around you, you respect yourself, and you respect everything around you, but you are also very nice, very educated. They're going to be very impressed on how loving you are to others people, how helpful you are, your smile, and they're also going to love your smile. They're going to love this about you. Their first impression is gonna be like, wow, I never seen someone that responsible, that educated, but at the same time someone that happy and optimistic, you know, and reliant, you know. You're gonna be a beautiful combination of someone who is down to earth, but at the same time is someone willing to help others, and someone who combined their beautiful personality very, very naturally, and you make other people fall in love with you. So this person will have the impression that you are already married, okay? They also will have, you will give this person the impression that, oh, I'm pretty sure that he makes a great dad, that he makes a great mom, a great husband, a great wife, and you're gonna be like surprising this person, like, no, I'm single, you know. And it's gonna be very magical. For some reason, this person is gonna believe that you are already in charge of somebody. The way that you talk to children, the way that you talk to other people, and they're gonna believe that, oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that this person is a nice husband, a nice partner, you know. Is very lucky. The person who is married to this man, to this woman, is gonna be very, very happy, very lucky to have them, you know. And also the impression that they're gonna have about you is that they are going to confirm the good references they're gonna get from you, okay? So if they are recommended by somebody, their first impression is gonna be like, wow, they were totally right. They weren't trying to butter me up or to sell me up. I mean, this person is actually the way they describe him or they describe her. You know, they are exactly just how they told me. I was a little bit skeptical at first, but now I see that this person is real. Wow, I totally want to get their services. I totally want to work with this person. You were right. I was doubtful, but you know what? I would totally like to collaborate with this man, with this woman. You know, they're gonna be very impressed about how well qualified you are, how, wow. Okay, to be very honest, this is like, wow, this person actually has a real muscular tone for someone in their age. Okay, not because you're too old or just too young, but they're gonna believe that you actually take care of your health and that at some point maybe you don't even need to exercise. They actually believe that you were born with a perfect body. They're gonna love your body, you know. Another impression that they're gonna have about you is, wow, how can you go from very serious, and I mean serious in the aspect that you are very committed to your job or to the activity you're doing. Okay, you're very responsible. You don't really leave things to chance. Okay, you don't really play around. You're responsible, but at the same time you're having so much fun. Okay, you're very disciplined, but you enjoy doing those activities, and this is exactly what they're gonna be impressed by immediately. Okay, they're gonna love your skills, and they're gonna love that you're not a drag. Okay, that you're not gonna be out there trying to humiliate others or putting others down. Actually, you are raising other people up. Okay, you're inspiring them, you're helping them out. They're also gonna be very impressed by your modesty, how humble you are, but how successful you are proud to be. Okay, so the temperance, yeah, totally. Your future husband, your future wife is gonna see how balanced out you are, you know, and they're gonna love that. They're gonna find that very attractive, very appealing, very sexy. This is gonna instantly gonna make that deep connection from their heart to yours. Okay, and your future husband and wife, they're actually not really going to repress this. They're gonna you're gonna notice. Okay, you're gonna notice by their body language that they are very proud of you. Okay. During these impressions that they have about you, they're gonna be asking you, okay, like this is like secretly but openly asking you, like, wow, you're pretty good. I can't believe it. How do you do that? Really? Can you do all these activities at once? How do you do that? You know, like your future husband or wife is gonna be like a reporter, you know, like, oh, can I ask a couple of questions, or do you mind if I ask you, how did you do this? I can't believe it that you actually achieved this in one day. I would totally back out from this activity. How do you do it? How do you find the strength to do this? I mean, this is very impressive, you know. So this is exactly the very first impressions, is seeing you perform a skill or several skills. Okay, so for some of you, I'm telling you different scenarios. Some of you is going to be in your work, but you are going to be recommended. I'm strongly feeling that you are going to be recommended even by a client, a family member, a friend, and this is how your future husband and wife is going to come into the picture. And they're going to be a little bit doubtful, skeptical. This is like, really? Somebody like that exists? I have to see this. You know what? When they see you in action, they're going to be completely mesmerized by you. Okay? So this is pretty much what I have here for you. Option number 1, you let me know in the comments down below how does it resonate, and I invite you to give it a like and subscribe in case you haven't done that yet. I'll see you next in another video. See you! Bye! Welcome option number 2, the colorful stone heart. Welcome again to my channel, Pauline Gold Cards. To my current subscribers and beautiful people following me, supporting me, commenting, thank you very much for being here. I send you love and blessings to every single one of you. And if this is your very first time clicking on my channel, welcome, enjoy. My name is Pauline. What is the topic for today? What is going to be your spouse future impressions about you? What will this man or woman think of you? If there is any further questions about beautiful donations or private readings, you can find all the information down below the video. Okay, so let's see, what will your future spouse impressions be about you? Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups. Okay, this is very contrasting energy. Ten of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Knight of Wands, and we do have the Magician. There's a lot of water, emotional. Well, you're gonna puzzle your future spouse. Let me tell you why. Their first impressions about you is that you are someone very shy, someone who's very keep to themselves. That they are not the kind of gal, they're not the kind of guy that actually goes out and have fun. Okay, but it's not really in insultive way. It's just that you don't immediately give this impression of being someone who is warm or a party person. Okay, so something tells me that the very first impression that your husband, your wife will have about you is that you go from introvert to extrovert, from cold to fiery, you know, and they actually are gonna love this. Okay, they're gonna be very puzzled because they're gonna find themselves being very hard on themselves, you know. They're gonna be very hard on themselves for trying to judge you, even if it wasn't really to hurt you. Okay, they didn't mean it. Okay, but this person believes that they were very, very judgmental of you, that you didn't know how to have fun, or you weren't that happy to live your life, or you just were somebody who wanted to be left alone. For some reason, they're gonna have this impression about you. You may be a very quiet and relaxed person, but they are going to misunderstood this energy, and they're gonna feel bad about it. Okay? They're even gonna tell you during the marriage. Okay, they're gonna be like giggling a little bit about this, like, oh man, for a moment I thought that this person didn't know how to have fun, or I thought this person was somebody that was repressed or angry or very depressing at the time, and they didn't want anybody to be around them. But a series of events came along. We went to places that were very, very much fun, and my future husband, my future wife, impressed me with their most fun-loving and optimistic and happy side. It was like opening a door into Wonderland. This person is full of secrets. This person is full of joyful energy. This person is very fiery. It's just that they actually connect with quantity, not with quality, not with quantity. This person is not somebody that has like 100 people surrounding them. They actually have a circle of very close and lovely friends, and they're gonna be very impressed by this, you know. At first, this person believes that, oh gosh, so your future husband is going to believe that maybe you punish yourself very much, or maybe you're being very hard on yourself, that you're not giving yourself the credit that you deserve. Something tells me strongly that your future husband or wife come from a family or somebody that encouraged them to be kind of a show off, okay? Or they were surrounded by friends that were currently showing their skill, showing their success, and being very flashy, you know, showing flashy gifts to others, you know. Maybe your person comes from a background where people were very wealthy, but those people were kind of like yeah, a little bit too how can I say how can I place this gently, you know, that people were just had the need to show their success to others through every media they can, okay? And maybe because your husband or your wife were used to this behavior, seeing you like this, seeing that you're very success, but you are not showing it at first hand. That's why they believe that you might be a little bit retracted, or you repress yourself, or you didn't give yourself enough credit, or you didn't know how to have fun. Okay, but something tells me also that your husband or your wife had a wild chapter in their life, and they never ran into someone like you. Or they were not used to be friends, or they would never even thought that they would fall in love with somebody who was this surprising like you are. Okay, they would never thought they would fall in love with somebody that is very mysterious, enigmatic, but delicious and spicy at the same time. You know, but the first impression is gonna be like, maybe it's not a good time, maybe I should approach him in a better time. And the circumstances are gonna move, the universe is gonna find different places for you to connect, and this person is gonna be like, oh my gosh, is this you? Are you not a double? You're not the twin of the person that I saw before? Because you're amazing. Wow, I had such an amazing time. I never thought you would be this kind of a person, or that you would enjoy these kind of activities, you know? You're gonna be a box full of surprises for him or for her, so you're gonna start off as a very, very mysterious energy for them. They're gonna be amazed, they're gonna be surprised, okay? And they're gonna feel guilty in a short term. At the short term, they're gonna be feeling very guilty, because this is, oh man, please forgive me, I actually thought that you were kind of a rude, or I thought that you didn't want to see me, or maybe that you were very just too good for me. I totally judged you. I'm so sorry. I never meant it, you know. So their opinions are going to be very honest. Wow, something tells me that he's gonna be your future husband impression is gonna be like the popular guy, the popular girl falling in love with someone in the band, you know, somebody that is a genius at chemistry, you know. The popular with the less popular guy. Okay, they are gonna, that's why maybe they're gonna have assumptions about you, or they are gonna judge you, even though they don't want to. They don't really like to judge people, but they're gonna have this impression that you're no fun, or you want to be left alone for any reason, or that you're wounded and you're sad or you're angry, you know. But it's not really like that. Wow, for some reason they're gonna have the impression that you always like to dress very dark. I don't know why, but they're gonna have the impression that you dress kind of dark and moody, you know. But that's not really the case. It's a misunderstanding that is going to be between you and your future husband and wife, but things are gonna moving on very, very good between you two. you know. Then after this whole fog clears up, your husband or your wife are gonna see that, well, this person is just not what it seems. It's that, I don't know, maybe they were wearing a mask when I met them, and maybe they shouldn't. Well, this person somehow is gonna inspire you even more to show that fun love inside of you. Not because you don't have it, but it looks like that this person is gonna be the light to your life. Something is telling me that they're gonna be the fire into your life, and you're gonna be the cool into their life. Okay, so you're gonna be balancing out. They're gonna inspire you to embrace that spark inside of you, and you're going to embrace them to you're gonna inspire them to embrace that coolness, because sometimes your person might be a little bit wild. Okay, so you're gonna be complementing each other very, very nice, harmonically, and in a loyal sense, you know. And you're also are gonna inspire this person not to see with the eyes of the mind, to see it through the eyes of the soul, because this is exactly what happened. Because this person is totally rational, and they assume some characteristics about you, and and somehow you're gonna inspire, or maybe you're gonna show this person not to judge a book by its cover. Okay, just maybe because they want to see things very flashy, and they want things to be very direct in a moment. Is not really like that. This is like not everything that shimmers is gold. You really need to go deeper into it. Okay, but it's not really like punishing yourselves or punish these impressions on your husband. It's just that you both are gonna come together as a lesson to each other. This is like mirroring, like, oh man, I need to be more sensitive about this, or I need to be more grateful for what I have. I need to be more confident in myself. I need to love myself a little bit more. I need to understand others' needs a little bit more. You know, this is exactly how these impressions are gonna be, how this energy is gonna move around. But the very first impression is that, yeah, they're gonna see you as someone that is very quiet and keep it to themselves, and they're gonna try to assume or to figure it out in a very rational way. But when they get to know you, they're gonna see that all of that was in their head, and it was nothing like that. You know. Well, this is pretty much what I have here for you. Option number 2, you let me know in the comments down below how does this resonate, and I invite you to give it a like and subscribe in case you haven't done that yet. I'll see you next in another beautiful reading. See you! Bye! Welcome, option number 3, last but not least. What do I have here for you? What is the topic for today? It's gonna be, what will be your future spouse impressions about you? Well, for any further questions about any information about private reading, donations, you can find the information down below in the description box. To my beautiful and current subscribers who have been following me, supporting me, and commenting, thank you very much for being here with me again. And share these beautiful messages of love and light. I do send you love and blessings to every single one of you. And if this is your very first time visiting my channel, welcome and enjoy. My name is Pauline. Let me show you, what will your future spouse impressions be about you. Okay, just keep in mind that it's a general reading, so flow with the information, alright? Oh, Ace of Swords, 8 of Wands, 2 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, the Fool, 3 of Swords, and the Lovers. Okay. Alright, number 3. What will be your future spouse impressions about you? That you're some sort of a playboy. They're gonna believe that you are someone who's very, very flirty. Maybe you're just very friendly, and they're going to confuse your expressions, the way you talk, the way you greet other people. They're gonna believe that you are already flirting with somebody. They feel that you're gonna be flirting with a lot of people. I don't know for what reason. They're gonna confuse your kindness for flirtatious behavior, you know. And they're gonna believe that maybe you're somebody that is going around breaking hearts and giving hopes to other people. Okay, and another impression that they're gonna have about you is that you're gonna be totally unreachable for them. They're gonna see you as somebody they can only be with in dreams. Okay, you by that time that you guys meet, you're gonna be surrounded by many people. Okay, or your eyes, your hands are gonna be full with projects, goals, and maybe even a lot of admirers. You know, you may be even in the public eye, or you're gonna be involved in a project that is going to surround you with, wow, with very attractive people, very successful people, and at some point they're gonna feel like they are a little bit worthless, and they have nothing to offer you because you are used to get the best of the best. Okay, so they believe at some point that this is going to be an impossible love story. Okay, but at first, why they're gonna believe that you are kind of like a playboy, a playgirl? Maybe because you are trying to be nice, you're trying to be educated, and and also this has something to do with them. They confuse the people that are very kind with somebody that is very flirty. Okay, maybe that's something that your husband, your future wife, will have to deal with, or they will have to work with that, because they tend to confuse that and get very angry. Okay. um, Also, another impression about you is that you will have lots of proposals from many people, especially from one. I don't know, you are gonna have, or you might be around a very good friend of yours, or somebody that is gonna be very close to you, willing to give you the life and the relationship that you probably dreamed of. And this person is gonna have the impression that you're going to take on their proposal for some reason. Okay, and this is of course gonna happen while you both are getting to be very, very good friends, and you're gonna get to know how busy and how active the your social life is. Your success is activating very much, and this is how this person is gonna see you. Like, do you really think that somebody like this person is gonna accept my offer? Do you really think that they see me with those eyes? Their first impression is that they're gonna feel like a little less for you. Okay, for some reason, there's like, no, I only wish them to be happy. Okay, but do you really think that this person is gonna reciprocate my feelings? I really love them, I really care about them, but I don't really think there's a chance in hell for me to be with this man, with this woman. And guess what, you are gonna be very happy that you get to be with them. Okay, they're gonna be very prideful, but another impression that they're gonna have is that you're gonna break their heart for some reason. Okay, because they believe that you're going to accept somebody else's offer, and you're gonna despise them for any reason, that you're never gonna see them with those eyes. When I do see here that the connection and attraction and the love is gonna be immediate. Okay, but there's gonna be some sort of a confusions in here, and that's gonna lead them to believe that you're not interested in them. Okay, all right, but the dynamics between you two is gonna be moving on very well, you know. It's just that they feel insecure that this is like, oh, come on, somebody that pretty, somebody that smart and amazing, do you think they're gonna be with me? I don't really think so. I might as well just keep these feelings, you know. But you're gonna be very surprised. Something tells me that for most of you, your future spouse or wife are gonna let you know how they really feel, because they have been suspecting that, and this is like, really? I'm here with you and that doesn't really tell you anything? I'm here because I care about you, because I reciprocate your feelings. The words are going to be very different for everybody, but this person is technically going to tell you, is literally going to tell you, I'm interested in you, I'm here. I want you. It is you that I want. It is you that I want to be with. I feel it, so you. Why would you think I'm not interested? Why would you think that little of yourself? Or why would you think that that those things about me, that I'm kind of shallow, or I'm only interested in dating some guy with some high status, or some girl with some high status? I mean, what would make you believe that that I'm so shallow in my intentions? You know, there's going to be like a very intense, but at the same time very, very funny argument between you two. Like, really, do you think that I'm comparing you to others, or I want you to have specific characteristics to be with me? I had my eyes on you, you know. I can take my eyes off you ever since I met you. But I don't know why you think that this thing is gonna go horribly wrong, you know, because I'm here. So your first impression, the first impression that your husband's gonna have about you is that somehow you're gonna break his heart. That this is an impossible love, that they are only going to admire you from afar, that nothing is going to move forward, that it's only going to stay like client relationship, or friendship, or just acquaintances, and that's it. Well, actually, it's going to move on very good between you two. The dynamics are going to go very good. So the first impressions that your husband, your wife will have about you is that, why are you denying, or why are you placing some excuses for us not to be together if things are very obvious between us? You know, and they actually seem to be confronting you about it, okay? But in a very funny and loving way, okay? And this is gonna be very funny, because also an impression that they will have about you, oh, you think that everybody is after me? Well, guess what? I think everybody's after you. I really think that you are the popular one. You are the one that everybody wants to be around with. I believe that you are the one who's gonna accept somebody else's offer than mine. You know, and you're gonna be very surprised, like, really? Do you see me like that? And this is like gonna be very, very confusing and funny at the same time. That's what I'm telling you. Like, really? You thought I was a playboy? I thought you were the playgirl or the playboy. I thought it was you. I can't believe that you actually saw me that as somebody just taking advantage of others, or being very shallow in the way they see life. Why would you say so? Or why would you assume that I was already taken? What's up with that? You know? Another impression, yeah, that they're gonna have about you is like, I already thought that you were taken. I thought that you were already a parent. I thought that you were already a newlywed. I don't know. I thought you were the one that is going to be impossible to approach. I thought you were going to be the one putting up a fight, not me. I was the one that was nervous during our first date. I was the one very hesitant when we were talking. I was the one that didn't feel good enough for you. I was the one that I thought that I was moving too slow for you, or that I had to take my distance because you didn't want the same. You're gonna be surprising each other with the first impressions. You're gonna be very compatible in that aspect. You're gonna be like, you were nervous? I was dying. I was freezing out. You know, you're gonna be showing the same behavior when it came to this connection, okay? So I'm telling you, the first impressions that your husband or your wife are gonna have about you are exactly the same. Okay? So you let me know how this works out. Well, this is pretty much what I have here for you. Option number 3. You let me know in the comments down below how does this resonate, and I invite you to give it a like and subscribe in case you haven't done that yet. I'll see you next in another beautiful reading. See you! Bye!